Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So what we're doing here is we wanted to express our love, appreciation, joy, excitement over, number one, 2020 coming to a close.
Yeah, let's close it up.
Secondarily,
Lock it up.
Secondarily, 2021 and the good, the beauty, the redemption, the newness that's going to come out of it.
Yeah.
And so just give us like a little bit of a recap on 2020 from your perspective. Like we want to talk just for a quick moment, family, work, excitement for the new year.
Yeah, that was just I don't think any of us expected that, right? Like, remember last year we did our Christmas story with the kids and there was no mask wearing. There was nothing, none of us anticipated any of it.
Didn't see it coming.
Didn't see it coming. And now, when I see a TV show, even an old one, I'm like, they forgot their mask.
Why aren't they wearing masks?
They forgot.
Oh, this is older.
This is pre-2020.
Yesteryear.
Long time ago.
Things were so much simpler.
Yeah. So, no, I think there was a huge component of that kind of caught us all by surprise, except for those people who are very aware, kind of the doomsday people. I have one in my family who is very alert and aware of what was coming our way and maybe prepped you and I ahead of time when we had our toilet paper.
Yeah.
And paper towels.
We got a heads up on the toilet paper purchasing.
We did.
But we didn't stockpile. We weren't the people that just stockpiled
No,
like
we
crazy.
just
we just did a normal
some.
family, normal human amount.
I was like, oh yeah, we are kind of low. I'll grab some.
Yeah. Things were challenging.
Yeah.
We did the Zoom calls with the kids.
Oh my gosh, those were. And you know what? There's people who haven't left those Zoom calls.
I know.
There's states where their kids are still in the dang Zoom call.
The kindergartner on a Zoom call all day, it just doesn't.
Well, it's not even kindergarten's not even required. We should just
by law or by cultural standard.
All of the above, I think.
Well, they did it.
They did it, and Henry sort of did it.
He made appearances. He popped in. Little Play-Doh, okay.
It was so cute. Yeah.
And then after 6 weeks, they got to go back to school. We've been managing. The kids are great, but it's been nice to figure out how, masks on, going to school, play dates with a few neighbors that we trust, that we know are, being careful and all that kind of stuff.
We really can't complain. I think there's a lot of other people who have different circumstances that make this pandemic a lot more challenging. I think for us, it's been relatively easy. And there's been some beautiful components to it too. I love the simplicity of being home. You know me, I love to do arts and crafts. So I've been very arts and craftsy.
Very arts and craftsy. Like paint stains on the dining room table, arts and craftsy. Just going for it.
Embraced the 2020. But we've done really well. I feel like there's some marriages who are really and I feel like we've actually gotten on a better rhythm.
Yeah, pretty good rhythm.
Yeah.
Pretty good rhythm. Yeah, for sure. We had a scare with my dad. Dad got sick, thought it was COVID, wasn't COVID.
Yeah.
Related to the Crohn's disease thing, but he's on the mend, he's bouncing back. That made me extra sensitive and compassionate toward people who are sick right now.
Yeah.
Yes, from COVID, but from anything, because if they're in the hospital, they're alone. If they're in a nursing home, they're alone.
Workers that are working in the hospital are having to be the family for the person who's sick, and there's a lot of extra pressure on them. And yeah, there's a lot of people who have a much more challenging space.
Yeah, and lots of people are posting about it, talking about it, but those first responders, doctors, nurses, we have some in our family, and then we have some that took care of my dad and other people that we love. We're grateful for those people.
And the teachers.
Yeah.
Frick, the teachers on the Zoom calls. I felt so bad for some of them. I don't think I'm a helicopter mom, but maybe I am in surprise. But if the teacher was trying to discipline my kid, I'd be like, yeah, teacher, let's do this. I'm gonna stand with you. But some of the parents are like, are you gonna talk to Johnny like that? And they get all sassy. So then how uncomfortable is it for a teacher to try and discipline when the kid's parents are there in the room?
Awkward.
Yeah. So awkward.
Yeah. It's a losing battle.
Yes.
But let's turn the corner because This year is coming to a close. There is good that is already coming out of bad. You mentioned being able to be at home. There's been a simplicity. There has been a kind of a refocusing on the things that matter most.
I just remember we did Spirit Farm Kids.
We did Spirit Farm Kids back in the beginning of all of this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. See, new things happened, popped up.
Try things. Try things. Throw them against the wall. See what happens. And there's some new things that we're trying. Well, first of all, I just want to say and celebrate you. You sell Beauty Counter makeup because it's clean beauty and you're killing it.
Thank you.
And I love seeing you not only thriving with your art stuff, but thriving in this other space. You've leaned into it. You sell just on Instagram. It's like the perfect no pressure sales approach that everybody appreciates and respects. And you're doing really well.
I have fun with it. It's another expression of my creativity, so it's great.
And you look pretty.
I think I always look pretty. Beauty Counter accentuates it.
Beauty Counter makes you look pretty and it's good for your skin.
Yes. Yeah.
So we got that going on. Well done. You're starting to do Pilates again out of our garage with the reformers.
I know. You know what was it? I don't know if you know this, but so when we got pregnant this year too.
Had a miscarriage.
And we had a really hard miscarriage that was really kind of traumatic. I don't know if you noticed, but I stopped doing Pilates when we miscarried. And I just hadn't really gone back to it. So I kind of kept feeling this nudge to re-enter into that space. And so I've started teaching a little bit here and there. And then my dad graciously helped us to get the garage ready. So January 1st.
Getting after it.
I'm going to get back into the studio.
Yeah. And in terms of what we're doing together and what we're doing with Spirit Farm, this membership program is building momentum. There's a lot of people starting to sign up. I love it. We're doing the teachings right after this. One of my best friends, longest friends, is recording for us. We're going to do a podcast interview and he's going to do a teaching. We're doing workout videos. Earlier today, you recorded some Pilates workout videos.
Yeah.
You're feeling that a little bit right now in the core?
I'm barely able to sit up. I'm ready to go have a White Claw. Maybe I already did. We can be real together, right?
So we got the teaching videos, we got the workout videos, we got the guided meditations, and then group coaching calls at the end of the month. In the Spirit Farm membership, that's fun to see up and going. And then more coaching. Eventually, we'll get a live event in there when we're all, vaccinated or not, but when things ease up.
One of the things I love about Spirit Farm and in this pandemic is it's kind of forced I've noticed a lot of us entering back out into nature and going for hikes and exploring and doing things that we want to do, but we don't create time for. And I love that Spirit Farm is a beautiful support to your spiritual life as you enter into those spaces where I personally feel very connected to God. So I love to get a teaching in on my way to go for a hike or on my way down from the hike. I turn the podcast on. So I love that we are a wonderful supplement to what I think the world is already kind of experiencing with this new reconnecting with nature.
Yeah. And I just think that there are, from my experience and from helping lots of people grow, that there are 4 critical habits to have in life. One,
let's see if I have any of them.
Let's do, first is stillness. And you don't actually have to be still. You do it. You practice stillness internally while you're walking on mountains and climbing.
I got it.
So that
Number
counts.
1. Okay.
And then moving your body. So you kind of combine the two into one oftentimes. But stillness, moving your body, managing your inputs. So being intentional about what's going into your mind.
TikTok,
TikTok, I mean, if you're intentional about, because it's like that For You thing, they're just throwing stuff at you. Some of it might be a total drag. Some of it might be really good.
It's really funny.
But it could be hit or miss.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hit or miss, yeah.
So TikTok is kind of on the, maybe.
I need to do better at the managing of the input. Okay, fine.
and then the fourth and final thing is expressing.
Okay.
And I think you're great at that.
Great at that.
You're great at expressing.
How are you doing?
Body, mind, heart, and soul is what's covered there. The expressing is it's a growth area for me. It's a growth edge.
That's a good way to put it.
I have to be intentional about the expressing. But what I have learned, and I think made some strides in, is that expressing is the opposite of depressing.
Yeah, we don't want to depress.
And as I depress, as I depress, I get depressed.
Yeah.
And so we've tried to be better about the
You know what's so
expressing.
crazy is that you tend to surround your people with very expressive
Expressive
I
people.
know your best friend is standing right there in the corner, and he's one of the most expressive
He's
people
so
I know.
expressive.
And
yeah.
I am too.
Yeah. And his shirt is super expressive.
Oh,
too.
you guys will wait till you see Al. He's looking fine.
Well, thanks for doing this.
Yes.
We just wanted to get on this podcast very briefly and offer a Christmas blessing, a New Year's blessing to you, our friends, our family, listeners, viewers, members of the Spirit Farm. We are grateful for you. We love you. We pray God's redemptive mercy as you move out of 2020 and into an exciting, hopeful year in 2021, full of love, joy, peace. We believe that for you. Thanks, Phil.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.